Hi, I am Anita. This routine was particularly designed for someone who is on the stiffer side. You can do it whether you feel stiff or not, if you just want to open your upper body, whether that is in the morning or it is at night or after maybe a hard upper body workout at the gym. So I hope that you enjoy this routine. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Leave any comment or question in the comment box below. I read everything and I respond personally to everything myself. And if you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel. Have fun! All right, so we're going to start cross-legged on the floor, right leg in front of the left leg. You can sit on a blanket. You can also sit on a block to elevate your hips up a little bit more to make sure that your spine is extended. So just allow your knees to drop down into the floor, and you're going to feel a little bit of a release maybe into inner thighs and into your quads. Rest the hands on your knees and then sit up. Lift your breastbone, roll your shoulders back. Try to feel that your body moves backwards a little bit. The tendency, right, is that we lean so much forward. But now we want to try to get into a place where the head is over the shoulders and the shoulders are over the pelvis. And just close your eyes. Just allow your shoulders to drop down a few notches into their sockets. It's just so easy for them just to want to lift up into the ears, and then they stay there, and then they get tighter and tighter and tighter, and that's not good. So just allow them to drop down and feel all the space creating right between the ears and your shoulders. And inhale through your nose and exhale through the nose. And throughout the whole entire practice, just make sure that you're breathing. Fully inhale and fully exhale, and that you pay attention to your breath. All right, and then you can open your eyes up, work your palms together in front of your heart. And we're going to inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. And then we're going to exhale, rotate to the right. So you rotate from the bottom of your ribs, place your left hand to the right knee, thigh, lift your chest and stay on your right fingertips. And then from here, you're going to reach the right arm up to the right ear, and you're going to exhale, you're going to start to bend. As you stay lifted in your spine and you roll the navel and the heart towards the ceiling, you start to just bend over as far as you can. Try to anchor down that right hip bone and sitting bone into the floor as much as possible. And if this is uncomfortable for your neck, then you can bend your right arm, support your head, and then keep rolling the navel and the heart in up towards the ceiling, and you'll feel that stretch into your lats, into your waist, all the way down into your right hip, into the QL, that quadratus lumborum. And just keep dropping that right hip and right sitting bone into the floor. And the more you get to do that, the deeper of a stretch you feel. All right, now take the same pathway to come back up. Use your abs, and then you rewind just like you're rewinding the tape. You're going to inhale back to the center, and then you're going to exhale, you're going to hinge it forward. Keep the chest lifted, and then you can rest your forehead either onto a block, or you can rest the forehead onto the floor. All right, curl your tailbone under, roll the navel in, and then very gradually start to come up again. Good, and then lean back without using your hands. Try to cross, and then take your hands to your ankles and readjust, so we can do the same thing on the other side. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale, twist it to the left, right hand to your left knee, thigh, stay on your left fingertips, sit up tall. Try not to turn and then look too far behind you. Just look as far over as your neck allows. Reach the left arm to the ceiling, root down into your left sitting bone, and as you twist it open, you start to bend over, just as far over as you can go. But keep rolling the navel and the heart towards the ceiling. You can hold on to your head, which actually is very comfortable and then gives you a deeper stretch into your left lat, left oblique, left QL, quadratus lumborum, maybe even the left upper glutes there. Good, and then gradually take the same pathway to come up, pull in through the abs, so the abs are supporting you. Go back into the twist. Rotate to the center, inhale the arms up, and then exhale, hinge it forward. Be as heavy as you can in your pelvis. And then feel free to rest the forehead onto a block if you want to. All right, just so you give a release into your neck, into your shoulders, into your chest, upper back, middle and lower back, and hips. And then roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good, and then sit up tall. All right, now take a rope, or I like to use this elastic band, and you can open the band as wide as you want. You want to make sure that you can bring your arms behind you without having to, move your head and your neck. So find the width that works for you, and the great thing is that it has some elasticity in it, so gives you a little bit more range of motion. So I'm going to double mine. You're going to keep the arms up, draw your shoulders down, and now you're going to bring the arms just as far back as you can so that you're feeling a stretch into your chest and maybe into your bicep a little bit. All right, you're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale. And you're going to make sure that you maintain that position where your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders are over your pelvis. All right, so inhale and exhale. And now if you can go all the way back, feel free to go all the way back. But again, you don't want to change your upper body for the sake of moving the arms all the way back. So you don't want to keep changing yourself here, okay? So try to keep it straight, keep it balanced, and just let those tight muscles release as you feel that they need to release. And breathe with it, okay? Just do one more time. Beautiful. And last one. And release. All the way down, put that to the side and just shrug your shoulders forward and back a few times, and then back and forward a few times. And then you're going to interlace the fingers behind your back, right index finger on top of the left. You're going to lift your chest, try to work the knuckles of your fingers towards the floor. All right, squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze your triceps, and then lift your breastbone, really stick your chest out, and then you can look up on a diagonal, but you're not throwing your head back at all. Just breathe in and breathe out, just creating a lot of space in your lungs and in your chest. All right, then inhale the arms up again, and then bring the arms down and behind and do the second interlacing, left index finger on top of the right. Stretch the arms away, lift your chest up, roll your shoulders open, and try not to strain in your neck here. Just lift the breastbone, squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze your tricep, and then root down into your arms. And then naturally your head and your neck is going to lengthen, or your neck is going to lengthen, and you're going to feel extended through the crown of your head. Good, and then gradually inhale the arms up, and then release the hands into the center. Okay? Now we're going to roll over and come on to the hands and knees. And if we're on a blanket, you can put that to the side. Stay here in a tabletop position. Arms are shoulder distance apart, legs are hip distance apart. Round your back into a cat stretch as you exhale. Arch yourself into a cow. Curl the toes under. Exhale, round into cat stretch. Drop your head and shake it. Arch yourself into a cow. One more time. Exhale, round it into a cat. Inhale, arch it to a cow. Now come into a tabletop position again, and you're going to slide your right arm to the left. Rest to the outside of your right shoulder. Rest the ear onto the floor. Ground your left palm on top of the right palm so they match. And then roll that left shoulder back. So you try to straighten out your left arm as much as you can. Breathe in, try to root down into your right shin and your left shin as much as you can. Draw up into the abdomen. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. So you feel a stretch through the whole outside of your right shoulder. All right, and it's also a good twist here, so it gets into your lats and into your obliques also. All right, now ground the left palm to the floor. Press the floor away from you and come up. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Slide the left arm to the right. Rest onto the outer edge of your left arm. Rest on your ear. Right palm on top of the left palm. Try to roll that right shoulder back so you get a little bit deeper into the twist. Try to straighten out both of your arms so the right arm matches the left arm. Root down into your shins, draw up into your abdomen. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Then ground the right palm to the floor, push away, and then gradually come up. Good. Round your spine again to cat stretch, exhale. And then arch it into cow, inhale. Good, and then release. All right, so now you're going to take 2 blocks and put them next to each other. All right, and then you're going to come a little bit closer maybe, and you're going to lower your elbows onto the blocks. All right, your palms are going to come together, and maybe move your hip, feet, knees back a little bit. And it's like a semi-downward facing dog. And now you're going to try to rest your chest right in between. Here, keep the shoulder blades wrapped into your armpits a little bit. And if you want to, you can bend the elbows and then rest your hands onto your shoulder blades, or you can continue to keep the palms together, all right? But this stretches your chest, this stretches your shoulders, your triceps. All right, root down into your shins, draw up into the abdomen, so you're working your abs too. Giving a little bit of a stretch right into the sides of your body. So creating a little bit more space in your upper body there for deep breaths in and full exhales out. Good, and then gradually you're going to come up and release. Do a few more cat breaths. And cows. Come back to tabletop and then turn your fingers to face you. All right, spread your fingers. Right, you can do one arm at a time if you need to, and then gradually see if you can sit back. You can move your knees a little bit further forward, and then you can try to sit back into your heels as you keep the palms of your hands grounded, and then giving your forearms a deep, deep, deep stretch. All right, full breath in, full breath out, full breath in, full breath out. Good, then try to shift your weight forward. All right, and then release one arm at a time. Good, and then just sit back onto your heels, just sit in that hero pose, and then squeeze and release. All right, it's like you're sending stardust away. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release as fast as you can. Strengthening the fingers and the hands, the wrists and the forearms as well. Good, and then just release and circle the hands around. All right, reach the arms up, inhale, bend your elbows and extend. And from here, very gradually come into a downward facing dog. All right, and just wrap the shoulder blades into the armpits. Draw the sitting bones to the ceiling. Work your way back into your legs, into your heels. If your heels are touching the floor, just move your feet a little bit further away so that they're not touching. Good, and then gradually lower the knees into the floor. Rest back into your heels. And just open the chest and round it forward. Open the chest, round it forward. One more time, open the chest and round it forward. And release. Good, I hope that you feel a little bit more open in your upper body, and have a great day. Bye, namaste.